Yo. Hold on, make sure my volume up. Make sure my volume up. Make sure my check. Yo, everything good. Yo, this your boy Taryn the Black. This is TTB After Dark, episode 4. And there's a lot of news going on in the world today, man. There's a lot of things happening the weekend. Sure, I was preoccupied this weekend, but we get to that a little later on. But a lot of news. And shout out to everybody on Rumble. I'm streaming live on Rumble. I'm streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on Show Up or whatever. We got action packed show today. Today. By the way, Happy New Year. This is my first live stream since the New Year happened. So Happy New Year to everybody. Today is the 6th of January 2026. 2026, man, time flies. And we got a lot going on. We had an operation that happened Saturday, early Saturday morning. We ended up picking up, getting Maduro in Venezuela. So got that going on. A lot of, in the aftermath of that, man, it's a lot of bad takes, I should say, on that one. We got some Hilton news. There was some Hilton stuff going on in Minnesota. And there's, matter of fact, I meant to find that story. It's a lot of more people coming out the woodworks with the scamming, with a lot of new names coming, including the ambassador, the UN ambassador for Somalia. Well, we'll talk about that. Tim Walz what's up, Cutting Edge? Tim Walz steps down. I ain't say steps down. He's not gonna run for reelection for reasons. Yeah, so we gotta talk about that. And it's a lot of other stuff, man. I got a lot of news. The Hilton one is probably gonna be the biggest one. So I'm gonna start out with the Maduro thing. I'm just gonna show a little bit of the raid. I'm not gonna go all deep. You see the disclaimer. So here we go. I'm show a little bit of it. Then I get into the meat and potatoes of the stuff and why I think about it.
Amor.
Wow.
Ay, no. Mira eso.
¿Qué? ¡Esa mierda, marico! ¡Ah, caballito! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'd stop it there. So here's my thoughts on this, right? I've been seeing a lot of people come up and be like, well, it was illegal and it was a legal seizure of somebody. It was this, it was that. I'll keep it a buck with y'all, right? If you know anything about the World Powers Act, right, it's tricky because for one, this been a bipartisan issue about getting Maduro for ever since he basically then it was basically a corrupt election, but that was pretty much bipartisan. Oh yeah, dead ass. It was a spectacle. I agree with that, but like, I don't think it's illegal. I think that's all semantics. Because here's the thing. Put it this way, like, let's take it to the hood. Let's take it to the hood real quick. All the time people, hold on. All right, cool. I was just wondering what was going on. back to my. I lost train of thought. Something came up on my stream. Your stream is tripping right now. But the thing about like hood, like let's say a police they did a successful raid on somebody. You know, the old Tuesday and Thursday thing, right? You know, they do them sweeps. You know, usually people who got caught red-handed or got caught off guard, they'll argue about the procedure you did in the raid or whatever. I'm not saying I'm a cop or anything. God knows I'm not a cop. But like, there's a you didn't let me put my shirt on. You didn't let me do this or this and that. They'll complain about that or you rough me up because they really don't have anything to really defend themselves or they got caught unaware on some stuff, right? So that's why I see like what's going on with the left in a little bit. I'm not because like usually it's two things I'm thinking happen with like the reaction the Dems are having to this. Number one, they knew Trump was going to do this, and they feigned outrage just so it could be a little political point. It could be one of them situations, which I won't blame them because it like they fighting in the party will kind of people in the party will kind of agree with them, go with the talking points, and they have something to run on. I could kind of see that, or they was totally out the loop and you know they got caught because they didn't think he was gonna do this that fast, and it kind of affects something else going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. So to me, it's more about it's not all the way about just even though he said President Trump said it's all about this. It's more. It's deeper than that because like. Shout out to Carcino. Carcino believe he was the main one saying it was illegal and everything. There's a YouTube named Carcino. But one thing he did kind of say he kind of emphasized since Washington's and BRICS and Venezuela's and BRICS and OPEC, I believe they're in OPEC. They in how they do the oil transport to like they got middle ground in Rotterdam, which I believe is in Belgium. If you don't know about Rotterdam, that's one of the biggest drug hubs in Europe. Rotterdam is that's in like I said there was a battle there in World War II. It's on Battlefield 5. It's one of the maps on there, but it was like a famous battle there. So with that being said, if he running drugs out there, let's say allegedly because that's what they picked them up on drugs. It's just not going to the United States or like South America or whatever. It's going all around the world because that's an oil hub too. So it's something way bigger at play here. I allegedly, I believe it's something bigger at play here, and it cuts off like I ain't gonna say cuts off oil from Russia. Russia got their own oil. They got a decent amount of oil themselves. But like it cuts off China because China, that's the one thing they do have less. So they got a lot of mineral rights, precious metals and stuff like that. I believe they got a decent amount of natural gas, somewhat, but they mostly on nuclear and they're using the precious metals to make conductors and all that little stuff for the electric cars and whatnot. But Venezuela kind of supplied them they oil for free. Apparently, I heard about that. That shocked me. Shout out to what's that fucking name? I was listening to earlier. Hold up. Oh, what was his name? No. Let me look at my history. He had a dude that. Julian Dory. I was listening to his podcast. What's up, Russell Red? I was looking at his podcast about he had some dude that was Venezuelan talking about the dynamic of like Venezuela with like the world oil thing and the whole Maduro, how he became in power. Man, I didn't even know this. I didn't know Maduro. He was trained under Castro. Like Maduro was one is Castro's protege, Fidel Castro protege. and it's crazy. He was a young dude. He studied directly under him. So it's all this makes sense when it comes down to it. Like the whole Monroe doctrine, like, hey, y'all don't mess on this. We run this over here. Don't mess with this stuff, or you're gonna have some issues. Now it backfired a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, but like Cold War stuff or whatever. And like apparently, there's news about us. It really gonna affect Cuba because like here's the thing. There's a lot of things in play here. I know for a fact. No, I ain't gonna say for a fact. No, that's not. I ain't gonna make a statement of fact. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Phoenix? The link is pinned if you want to come up, baby girl, ma'am. But like, even with I've heard rumors. I'll say this. I've heard rumors that some people of the like the protest people, they do go down to it's been rumors they go down to Venezuela for training, allegedly. I don't know this to be true. I've heard and if you listen to some people, they kind of let the cat out the bag. And it makes sense because you look at how they protest and look how the dude that Maduro's predecessor, how he came into power. Like he came into power, he's doing all the protests and everything, shaking. He kind of doing what Madani did in New York. Shake hands, kiss baby stuff. What's up, Russell? I got you. How you doing, Russell?
What's going down? Nah, go and finish your speech, man. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Yeah, like they kind of got their power. Like Maduro actually trained under Fidel Castro. I didn't know that. Like I didn't know he was a young man with that. So he's a true believer in this shit. You know what I mean? And this definitely affects Cuba. This definitely affects China because China that's the one they were getting oil for free from Venezuela, in order for them to help with like surveillance and stuff in their country. They were giving Cuba, China, I believe Russia. They were trading oil for like the SAMs and stuff. They S-400s or something like that. They serve as air missiles and like some of their broadband technology or whatever. That's what they was basically selling all their oil, all them people natural resources for stuff like that to them countries. And that was written, and that's like the main reason Trump dropped the dime on dude and win soak him up like that. That part, the election, he was cheating with elections, and then hey, you want to get down to it? We kind of control the coke trade now because they were one of the main hubs that was sending that stuff all around the world. Like I said, when Sino said Rotterdam, he kind of let the cat out of the bag on that one. Because if you know about Rotterdam in Belgium, that's the biggest drug thing in the world, the drug hub in the world. So what you got on that?
You talking me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You the only one on that.
Oh shit. Nah, I didn't know. I didn't know somebody else hit it. Nah, man, yeah, but nah, I hear what you're saying, and we all know, and that's why I heard today, did you hear the Colombian president going off?
Man, his day is numbered because like he's termed out already. And if you try to do some fuck shit, try to stay in power or something like that, that country will turn on him. Because like if you ever since the 90s, man, we've been, and you have to understand this too. We got a lot of expats in Colombia. You know that. Like there's a lot of expats. I'm talking about them cats that's former military, and they don't found my old lady down there. They just went down there and stayed and living good. I'm talking about special forces cats. He can't play too much because like everybody cool. you got deep roots in that shit, like, cause like motherfuckers win, they were helping out, getting rid of like all them narcos back in the gap, so they got like deep ties with the military and everything. He's about to be a civilian. He better shut his ass up and just chill and see what he could get out of this situation. That's why I'm doing.
It's too late for that because he went off. I seen a little clip. He went off. He was like, he told him, he said, "Shit, you want me? Come get me. I ain't going nowhere. Come try it."
Yeah.
He called out Rubio and Trump responded, and Trump said his days is numbered. They want. From what I'm hearing, basically, they say they producing 80% of their cocaine, them coca leaves, so they want to get their hands on that shit as well.
And see, in a way, here's my thing. We already learned from the 80s. Like, first of all, it's too late to beat the dope, man. For real. Let's keep it 100. As a black, that game dead. Unless you want to, because everybody snitching, everybody doing the dirt and everything, you know what I'm saying? Why even getting that? Especially with all this legal money laying around. Why getting that? Am I tripping on saying that?
No, you ain't. But see, this is why I wanted to ask you. All right. So my thing is this, because I'm looking at it from two angles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can have control of the drug market. If they producing 80% of the drug market, and United States ain't the only one that sell big dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got UK. Yeah, you got a lot of those places, right?
Yeah.
But I don't even really. This is what I want to ask you though, because and this is what is confusing with me with Trump, right? I know they trying to save their race. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of that shit is killing off them folks.
The fentanyl and
yeah, exactly. Because most of them, most of them are collapsing behind that stuff. It ain't us because we ain't the one cooking it. I mean, we using it, but they on a all-time high. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know if he wants to try to control the market as far as for his people, so they can, you know what I'm saying, or is he just trying to use it as a stepping stone to make money with other countries? What you think?
I think it'll be easier to control if you control that market and to the exclusive club and not have the fentanyl involved. That's a net benefit because like if it get back to all right, the powder at the clubs every now and then, you know what I'm saying, and then got the fentanyl out of it, it will be. It won't be as destructive as the fentanyl because fentanyl is basically Russian roulette. We both agree on that. So that I think that's probably the play if you want to talk about him controlling the market. If you can make it, you can price it out so pretty much a regular man can't get it, which is a net benefit because if the regular man ain't getting it, they ain't think they go. Especially when you got the weed legalized. See, here's what I'm thinking is gonna be the play. These it's already happening. Like Oklahoma show the reservations. You get motherfuckers getting weed like crazy with them cards and everything, right? So my thought process is I would be like, all right, if we get weed to a point where it's pretty regulated and you let the Native Americans run that shit like the casinos used to be because the casinos about to be legal in a lot of these places that wasn't legal at. So you give them that gives them that keeps the economy moving a little bit. It becomes like a vacation type thing, you know what I mean? Like you taking a vacation, you got your blunts and everything, you chilling. It will kind of lay off the need for like the part that the cocaine party drug and stuff. It'll lay off on that because it'd be priced out if you control the market. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. And Andre Dub, man, if you want to come up, man, I'd like to hear your perspective too. What I was thinking, like I said, what I was thinking about was the situation as far as Me personally, I prefer to go back if we gonna go back to a drug that United States is dealing with. I'd rather have it, cocaine instead of fentanyl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because see, what these kids and a couple of my homeboys down there stuck on that ice, man. And I know they say the high lasts longer and it's cheaper, but man, it's turning these boys into straight zombies. So I would rather. Plus, the death rate ain't that high with just cocaine. You see what I'm saying?
You get cleaner from it. Like if you're gonna get off that, you can get off that way better than the other shit, man. Like the shit, the pin needles in their arms and stuff, man. You're not getting off that shit easy.
Yeah, that ice, all that stuff. You know, that Molly, them boys stuck on stupid out there. And I know, like I said, I was locked up with them boys in the funk. And I know y'all boys on that brown. I know a couple of them boys was, snorting that boy, you know what I'm saying, real heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, damn, man, that was like really the only Texas city that I knew back then, and them boys were just, snorting that brown. Come on.
Yeah. So here's a little video of this lady. Man, this is crazy what she's saying. And she might be right on this.
Since we started targeting drug boats and lighting up the communications channels of the cartels and their financiers, I bet Treasury Secretary Bessent has been just as busy as Pete Hegseth. Now, Venezuela doesn't have to be a major producer of drugs. It's the facilitator for the spider web of narcotics, illegal immigration, and terrorism. And it's well known that Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Iranian Revolutionary Guard operate out of Venezuela. So think about the implications. Trump's moves on Venezuela hits at this nexus, and it effectively attacks the liquidity of the offshore banking system established by the British in the 1960s. He's cutting off the flow of fertilizer to the globalist oligarchs.
Cold work. It's cold. That's a cold ball. This is my first time hearing that. That's a cold ball, what you just said. What you think about that?
Shit, she probably right. Like I said, man, there's so many theories and what's going on. Like I said, I really don't know because, like I said, I don't know what angle he's going. I know he's on that,
Phoenix coming up. Gotcha.
Yeah, trying to say that race type stuff because with that dude, with his homeboy, Stephen Miller, right?
Yeah.
And then I seen something interesting. Today, man. I was watching a dude named Young Don. I don't know if you into him. But he got some good content, man. And he was talking about the dude that invented PayPal, the founder of PayPal.
Yeah, Elon, other dude, Elon sold it to him. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So the dude, they had like a little documentary about him. I was listening to him. He was the one that made JD Vance who he is, because he was mentoring JD Vance.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what he's saying is, he's on that I had lost my train of thought. Go ahead, man, because I'm dealing with this dog right now. Go ahead, Phoenix. What's up, Phoenix?
Hey, player, what it do?
What's up? What you got on this?
I'm just listening at this point. All I know is there's a lot of money that we don't know about.
Oh yeah.
That the government about to get, and how they decide to spread that out is unknown at this point.
Man.
But yeah, I'm just listening for the most part.
So
hey, let me ask you this, Teran, Phoenix. You think he gonna make more money? Trump gonna make more money than the Bushes did with that fake war?
Hey, I can't be a buck with you. I think he got Bush side on his side now, because this a Bush senior play right here. What he just pulled. This is Nicaragua on steroids, but it was smooth, man. It wasn't nobody even got shot, man. That's crazy. no injuries or anything. Nobody stubbed their toe. I'm like, that's
I would say yeah, because most of the money that they got fake war, hell, they just pulled out not too long ago. They had to fund it.
see the code.
But who knows?
The cold thing about this one is, I don't think we have to occupy them because we so close to them.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Although they are, we don't. Once we move in, we don't move out.
But like I said, like we got what we got. Hey, we got who we got, and then hey, I better act right. That's one of them. That's the cold thing about this. There's some gangster shit right here.
Hey, Teron, can you pull up that speech that Colombian president gave?
Yeah, let me go look it up.
But he went off on Trump. He went off on Mark Rubio. He went off on a couple of people.
Let's see it come up. Oh yeah, here you go, right here. Boy, how he leaning? He think he's smooth, motherfucker. Let's
hey, Phoenix, you want a dog? I'm finna donate this little motherfucker.
No, I do not.
It's an actual dog. It's not the male, not the male version. It's the actual dog.
Crazy.
Thank you for specifying. That is important. Especially coming from you, Freaky Tales.
This is Tale, the Freaky Tale. Anyway, here we go.
A mí no me amenace.
That's Russell.
No acepto invasiones. No
Hold on. Is this speaking Spanish? Don't threaten me. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah.
acepto misiles. No.
All right, I'll find another one. Hold on. You listen to Ashanti.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a translation.
To a brand new day in your 90 seconds of news. We're going to stay on the topic of President Trump in Venezuela. We know a couple of weeks ago, President Trump took the president of Venezuela into U.S. custody. They did see their first day in court yesterday, where they pled not guilty to drug and gun trafficking. So now that people are really catching up with what actually happened in Venezuela, the question now is, what comes next? And President Trump has already said over the last 24 hours or so that he's looking at places like Colombia, Cuba, Greenland, to go ahead and put U.S. military on the ground there as well. Also, do we remember that Brown University shooting? Well, the suspect in that case has come out with several videos confessing to that incident. In the Dow, we're talking record highs, 485.
Oh, that's another thing. Hey, the stock market blowing up. Here's what I think. This is what was it. Did he have a white shirt on? The Colombian president.
Yeah, I seen it on Willie D Live.
If you don't have any shares in oil at this point,
he had like a hat.
Man,
my bad, Phoenix. Go ahead.
No, Phoenix is dead on.
No, I'm just saying that you better get you some stocks in oil.
Yeah, that shit gonna blow up. That's just like with when Katrina happened. That shit blew the fuck up. All the more companies are getting rich. $5 ass goddamn gas tags and shit.
Yep.
Un clan de pedófilos quiere acabar la democracia en Colombia. Duro, sí. Pero ahí está la realidad. Y para que no salga la lista, entonces nos envían acorazados a matar pescadores.
Let me ask you this. Okay, Phoenix, we talked about this before. You want to know what the main reason why that list ain't out? It's just common sense here. The Epstein thing ain't out because allegedly. All right, think about it. Do you think Biden know 4,500 people to pardon? Personally,
no.
That's the Epstein list. If you let's look at the list. Just think about who would be in that shit.
Chris Tucker.
And you pardon all 4,500 people with auto pen, And then y'all said, well, why you don't bring up the list? Because he can't do nothing with that motherfucker. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. That shit pissed me out. I'm like, dude, it's common sense. Biden don't even know where he left his shoes at. You think he gonna know about 4,500 motherfuckers doing some shit?
Lord, no, he's not. No. I will say that it is just. I feel like it's a distraction in the first damn place because they've had them files for years. You know what I'm saying? They just really starting to highlight, like, yeah, Trump don't want him out because his name all up and through it. Okay, but then it came out that as soon as Trump found out what he was into, he cut him off. He banned him from his entire area. At least that's what it's, the paperwork is saying or whatever, which pissed off Epstein and made him start going after Trump. I'm just saying what it said. Don't know if it's true or not. I haven't heard any of the victims say anything about Trump in a disparaging way.
And here's the kicker. It stay right there, Phoenix. Here's the kicker. Now, what if you was gonna hurt people?
They playing in our face.
If let's put ourselves in Trump shoes, right? And what's all going on. You know what's all going on with these people. These people, they laugh in your face, they play in your face, they say, and they're doing all this shit. What you gonna have to go the roundabout way of hitting them upside the head. Am I right?
Yeah. I don't know about the roundabout. Here's the thing. If people would confront the actual fucking issue, instead of always trying to be roundabout or what they call politically correct, we get a lot further in life. Like, nobody wants to take responsibility for any of their fuck ups. It's always a pass the buck type of shit. Oh, if this didn't happen, then we wouldn't be in it. No, take your fucking responsibility. Be accountable for your actions.
I agree. So
I shouldn't have to play a guessing game as to why the fuck I can't get certain things that I've paid into.
So here's what I'm thinking Trump is doing. Hitting Maduro, believe it or not, hurts anybody that's on that list. Because, like, where you think they're getting a lot of their money from? They getting money from on the table at that co-trade too. Don't get it fucked up. Like I said, the dope just don't go to the United States. It's going everywhere. And these are global motherfuckers. These not, and this all this. I don't know this to be true. I'm just saying I'm using my common sense here. So that sometimes we gotta look at his moves. Like, if people was playing in my face, and I know where their avenue of income, where their avenue of power is at, I'm gonna have to play it differently because because right now you're playing with people legacies now. Like what he did with USAID, right? For example, USAID, that you literally cut the legs off pretty much all the establishment grandkids, like establishment, senators and congressmen, they kids, because that's where all their kids was working at. They were all in State Department, USAID. That's where all the dirty, all that dirty shit was going on. You need to get your sorry ass kid a job or go work USAID. I got you. Dre know what I'm talking about. He don't have to say nothing.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about. So I mean, that's what they
taking a mute challenge right now.
Yeah. I don't blame him. He's he know what's going on. So yeah, like, and then they get that weird funding by, like, monkey back, chimpanzee bicycle training funding, some bullshit, like, some stupid shit, but it be going to something way else we don't even know about, allegedly. I'm sorry, I'm over here hogging the mic. Y'all go ahead, man. I'm over hogging
the mic. No, all I'm saying is, if you gotta constantly laugh about what's really going on, then maybe you shouldn't fucking do it.
Well,
Like
my
it's
thing
just as
is,
simple as that.
oh, go ahead. Well, my thing from what I was hearing,
Go ahead.
we all know it's about the resources. It's about
Yeah.
I heard Venezuela was working heavy with China and Russia, and also I believe it was another country. I can't remember.
Iran.
Iran. Okay, so and they was trying to get that BRICS thing started. So if he didn't do that and he didn't take over that crude oil and everything else, it would have crippled the U.S. dollar
Yeah,
majorly.
the petrodollar.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
they had to do that. That's why Biden
Mm-hmm.
wanted to go in there. He had a reward out for Maduro.
Mm-hmm.
He actually, they wanted to get him a long time. Yeah, well, that the
I was just gonna say Biden don't even know what room he in, so he probably set out a plan in the beginning when he was lucid, and then forgot.
Yeah, but no,
So-
I'm saying during his administration, they put out a warrant for Maduro.
Mm-hmm.
They just never executed, but Trump went over there and got him. So, like I said, it would have crippled the dollar. From what I'm hearing, and that's why I think he wants to go after Colombia, Cuba, and also he wants control of Canada, because he doesn't want nobody on that other side like China, Russia, and anybody doing any type of business on this side of the hemisphere.
You want to keep it a buck? You want to keep it a
Go
buck?
ahead. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
The 2020 thing probably is a bit, because like they had a lot of people over here work with them on that stuff. That's why they were saying it came from here for some reason, and it came from here and went over there to get research, and then it spread. That shit allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So like, look, it got put in. If we were Trump, and you hearing all this, and you want to get paid back on all, because like without the bid, he win re-election hands down, because the economy was crazy. I know I was eating. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah. Before the what we used to call the donut shop.
Yeah,
man, everybody was kind of getting paid. Everybody was balling. Extra money was coming in, everything. Yep. But like I said, once that that donut shop kicked in, that's when everything just kind of went to shit. But my thing is this: they really
that shit stopped a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But also they really. I really think they're just trying to strong arm these little small countries, knowing that they don't have the resources to fight back, and they really want to get in Africa, but Russia and China is really tied in with them right now. So and a lot of them African countries don't want to deal with Trump because they feel like he's on that R word type stuff. Not the great, but
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what though? This when this is a big
I would
part
say
of
this though.
Go ahead. You got it, Phoenix.
When your adversaries start, grouping together and trying to work together, you kind of have to break that shit up. Like, it's about the money, the oil, and all that stuff, but as well. But to cripple the American dollar would be tragic. So they can't have that. And as well as, America's known as the superpower. So if you got three to four other countries coming together, working in secret, you don't know what the hell they talking about because they leaving your ass out the conversation. It's smart to break that shit up. I don't know how smart he was because the chick that was under the president is now the acting president. So the same
Oh,
regime is still kind of there. So they need
she
to
a
do
puppet.
a whole sweep.
Hey,
Yeah,
Yeah, I believe it.
she a puppet.
A lot of them started off like that until they had their own fucking mind and decided to get from up under America.
Yeah, that's a get down, lay down situation, or what? On Narcos when what you call what's that dude? I just went blank. The gold of the lead is one of them situations. Trump ain't playing with nobody, man.
Hey, just like that situation with the last administration, Biden administration. You remember when that donut shop was real heavy, and them black countries like Haiti and Jamaica and Africa really wasn't getting it.
Yeah.
And so you remember that Haitian president, they was trying to force him to, rig his numbers to say, they catching it, and he said no. And they remember they ran in there and they unalived his ass.
They hired barbecue. They gave barbecue a bag, and he went and did what he did.
Yeah, and they smoked him, and then they put another president in his place that's gonna do what they want them to do.
I think barbecue chopped. They did that African thing on that like the Bush African thing. They chopped that fool up and ate him.
Yeah, they paid some people from his own country to make it look like they was rebelling against them, and really they paid them to go in there and unalive.
Man, you ever want? By the way, this is another subject, but you ever want to hear? You ever talk to any Haitians here? Like, it's a lot of Haitians in Texas now. Have you ever heard? I mean, you do not bring up the Clintons to any Haitian that moved up here. Do not do it. They do not like the Clintons.
With good reason.
They do not like the Clintons.
Hey, but the Clintons got a lot of land over there too. They got land over there.
I'm trying to let you know. That's the reason. It's a reason why they don't like them. We keep it at that. But hey, let's listen to what the Colombian president got to say. We got off track. Let's hear this.
Oh, they talking about fishermen, Lord.
Y amenazar al vecino que si dictador o no, ¿cómo que el pueblo de Colombia va a aplaudir que invadan a su hermano que no es el presidente sino el pueblo de Venezuela? ¿Cuándo? Seríamos así de traidores y de vendidos, de que nuestra propia sangre la traicionamos, o el pueblo del Ecuador, o el pueblo de Panamá, o el pueblo de Venezuela no es nuestro propio pueblo. Y entonces quieren que el presidente haga lo que quería hacer Duque, cobarde, prestar las tierras de Colombia para que desde ahí se invadiera a un país hermano que tiene la misma historia que nosotros, porque allá nació Bolívar y vino a morir aquí, en esta ciudad. No se puede. Presidente de Colombia que haga eso, presidente maldito por las generaciones futuras, porque nunca será olvidado como un traidor. Y yo no pertenezco a los que querían matar a Bolívar. El gobierno de Venezuela ha hecho muchas críticas, pero no me burlo del pueblo de Venezuela ni construyo una trampa para que caiga el pueblo de Venezuela en la trampa de una invasión que solo va por su petróleo.
All right. Here's the problem I have with this. Number one, they talk about the United States, right? But they basically give them away. They Venezuela right now, it shocked me when I found this out. They basically giving away their oil for free. He giving up their oil just for his security. They pretty much, if you use a Venezuelan dollar there, you have to, it was one point, I don't know now, but it was one point you had to have it was just like how late 1920s Germany was. You had to have like a whole wheelbarrow full of money just to get some bread or some shit, something crazy. People legit talk about this shit, right? You know what I mean? So I'm like, he's talking about all this symbolic shit. It don't mean anything. Motherfuckers want to eat. and they're not providing like that. That regime ain't providing. If you selling your people's resources to other nations for pennies on a dollar, it's not going to like build an infrastructure or anything like that. It's going to your own security. You think they're gonna be happy about that shit? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on right now, bro.
Go ahead.
Don't get it twisted. They making money, right? It's just like them African countries. The president or the king or whoever, they give them the money. They live royal, but the people don't get nothing.
That's my point. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so they're making money. Best believe if they got 80%, if Colombia got 80% of the coca plants in their country, that's how they make their money. That's the majority of their money. You think they making a killing, but at the end of the day, they want to control the whole basis. Are you going to share with your own people? Are you going to build your infrastructure, or are you just going to keep it for yourself and just portray yourself as a king?
Yeah, I think that what Trump gonna do with the coke stuff, man, he's just gonna freeze out the fentanyl stuff and keep the coke. If you're gonna do anything with coke, probably gonna have that motherfucker at club level. You ain't gonna don't have it going to the streets anymore. You know what I mean? Or if you go to the streets, it's limited. I think that was the sweet spot, because like if you think about it, a lot of cats was still working, being productive in society. And then the shit, they go party on the weekend type shit. That's a net benefit, because you're getting that, you know, that's worse. That's better than what's going on now, where they're going to drop dead on the Finney and shit, you know. And we just talked about that.
Hey, let me ask y'all this, because I was watching somebody. They was talking about, you know, Venezuela got that good rich crude oil to where they got like 3 different grades of that stuff. Yeah. The real dark, the light, and the light brown, to where they have good minerals and resources in their country. Also, ain't the Amazon forest down in South America somewhere? Yes.
Man, them trees got iron in them. It's kind of all kinds of shit.
And that's what I'm finna say too as well. A lot of drugs, as far as like prescription. I mean, I ain't gonna say prescription drugs, but as far as like curing cancer, all these other diseases come from that rainforest, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how true it is. I just want to ask y'all, have y'all heard that as well?
Yeah, it's a lot of medicinal. There's a lot of herbs that. Hold up, I got hiccups. It got a lot of herbs down there. That's like in that rainforest. I don't believe they it's a crazy number. They were talking about explored the rainforests that like 40 or 50% of the rainforest ain't even been explored yet, because it's like, you know, it's hard to like move around in that bitch. Something crazy. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff like that, a lot of municipal stuff. You're right. You somewhere with that.
I seen how big them snakes is down there. Boy, I would never go down there. Crazy, I don't know what.
Hey, that's
Phoenix, would you go down there with the anacondas down there?
It depends. Like, they just talking about the water, they cool.
Yeah, you breaking up.
Oh, is that better?
Man, the closest I've been down there is I've been to Yucatan Peninsula. I went to Cancun on my 16th birthday. My mom was a travel agent back in the Gap. She took me to fucking Cancun for my 16th birthday.
Yeah, I just came from Cancun I went in June.
Shit, we went to Cancun. Chill at Tulum. I mean, it's all right there.
Yeah, I heard about Tulum. I was gonna ride down there, but I said, nah, I'm gonna just chill. I was, a matter of fact, I was at the hotel right across the street from that big ass mall with all them high end stores and shit.
Oh man, you get some good silver there too.
Yeah.
I don't know how, man. I had got me, man. You couldn't tell me shit. So I got me a big old Cuban link chain and it was legit silver and a bracelet. I was going to Dunbar at the time. I went back to school, boy. Hey, I had them motherfuckers jocking me at it. I couldn't tell me shit. Didn't have to fight for it or anything. Nobody fuck with me.
Yeah. That's how my homeboy was. He used to have them. Remember them herringbones back in the day?
Yeah.
Man, he had like about 4 of them herringbones, all silver with a gold tooth in his mouth.
oh, mustard and mayonnaise shit. I see you, man. Okay. Man, I remember, man, that was my first time experience the bopper right there, man. It was a good, like, I'm 16, like I said, I'm like 170. Got a fucking 12 millimeter, 30, I think it was like 25, 26 inch chain with a bracelet and mesh, boy. That's what I was like. Oh, I thought I was a shit. I thought I was slick rigging that bitch. But
yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Damn, Phoenix, what's going on with your mic?
Yeah, your mic tripping, Phoenix.
Hello.
You know, Phoenix had them big ass hoop earrings on with her name in it.
Yeah. With crochet braids.
No, with that salt and pepper here. Fade.
Nah, she had some set out braids, them long braids like from Baby Boy. Old girl had on Baby Boy. They were trying to trick him out the streets. You know, remember that one? Shit, hey, ain't gonna lie. Hey, like I said, I know Kamala Black, man. If she got a picture like that, if she had a picture out there in the streets, she got them long ass braids with hoop earrings. I was like, all right, man. You know what? She might be black, y'all.
Yeah. Them days back then, boy. Had the Suzuki tracker.
Geo track or some shit.
Geo tracker. You can unzip it.
No, Central. Nissan Central.
Nissan Central.
Oh yeah, you black. Yeah, you in there. You in there. She chewing bubble gum and shit. That 25 cents bubble gum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you black. We ain't seen no picture like that. So yeah, not in the late 80s, early 90s. You don't have no picture like that. When Luke was out, come on now. All right, let's listen to some more of this president. He tripping.
Quiere es codicia y violencia más para hacer de esta esquina hermosa del continente suramericano una Siria, un Irak, una Libia.
So, hold on. You talking about greed and everything, with China and Russia literally taking this shit away from y'all. Hear me, Russell.
You said what?
China and Russia literally taking from Venezuela, and it's hunger everywhere.
They was getting oil from them. They was doing business with them. So what China and Russia is doing? They buying their way. They're telling all these other countries. That's why they're in Africa real tough, because they're telling them, hey, let us help you build up your infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting resources from them, in return. Yeah. That's why there's a lot of Chinese people over in Africa now. And Russia's, I think they dealing with what's your boy name? Burkina Faso. And they're buying a lot of products from them. I think they deal with
Sierra Leone?
Huh? No. Burkina Faso, with their brother Trudeau, black brother. Okay. That brother always wearing the army fatigue.
Oh, yeah. You talking about down in South Africa? What are you talking about there?
Yes, yeah. He when they kicked French out of there, he started dealing with Russia. So them and Russia's like in business right now, and so Russia is buying a lot of their products and also getting minerals from them. But instead of like the French was just coming in there, just taking the stuff, taking it back to France.
You talking about Congo? Okay, yeah, and they fighting like a motherfucker down there too. Still,
yeah. But see, what I think what they saying when Trump bombed Nigeria, he claimed it was because the Muslims down there was attacking Christians and this and that, but they trying to get in that market over there with them Nigerians, but the Chinese got it on lock over there.
Man, but that is happening in Nigeria. It's some that's why shit they didn't really do a big fuss over it that much. They didn't do it ain't kind of weird. Like, yeah, I mean they said something, but they kind of laid off.
Yeah, they talking about Boko Haram, that terrorist group, but I think France or somebody funded them the weapons to do all that stuff, man.
It's the dirty world, man.
Man.
And this is the thing we need to worry about, because like we better get on the Somalian thing, man. We gotta talk about that a little bit after this. But like the EU, Russia does have one point about them trying to do what they're doing with Ukraine. This is their only point. I don't trust the EU either. You shouldn't trust the EU either, because like a lot of stuff that's going on, like in our country, the little weird stuff, the alphabet stuff and everything, all this stuff going on. Where do you think that's coming from?
Oh yeah.
They funding all WEF, all that shit. They funding all that shit.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like that's why I feel like that Epstein stuff really ain't gonna never come out, because I mean, let's really just think about it, man. That man he was dealing with a lot of clients, and I'm not just talking about the United States. He was dealing with kings. He was dealing with the Arab princes, all that stuff, man. Come on, man. You know damn well that man had help. And then finally, they just went ahead and picked him up, tried to make it look good, and everybody felt like he was going to turn the tides on him, so they just went ahead and offed him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that man, he come on, man. That man was way bigger than Hugh Hefner.
And you think he's the only Epstein?
No. You know, that's on the black market. Stealing them kids from over here and taking them to the other countries, and they buying them and shit. Man. Nigga, that's part of the black market, man. That's.
I was just watching Man of Fire before I came on here. You remember Man of Fire with Denzel Washington? Yeah, man. Hey.
You remember back in. Y'all remember back in the day when we used, look on the back of milk cartons and remember the kids that say missing and had the kids' faces and stuff on them?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a big market for that, man. And that's why I say with that, also with the they taking people's bodies and taking their organs out, selling their organs on the black market.
Yeah,
all this stuff, man. It's just it's crazy.
Your ass. Yeah. It's dirty game out here. But like I feel like, cause like this is what always got me. Cause like back in the Gap, I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh, like when I'm working and stuff, because my coworker had it. He talked about Epstein. This is like right around before he passed. He was talking about like, cause that story that came out, and that big old expose that came out, and they had indicted him. That's the first time they indicted. I want to say that's like 2013 or something like that. And basically, he was saying, yeah, this dude, he'll just pop up somewhere. Like you'll be over here, playing golf at Pebble Beach or some shit, because he's a big golfer. He be playing with like Seth MacFarlane and them, right? All celebrities, and he'll say Epstein just show up. Like, hey, you want to go kick it? And like Cat Williams said, you gotta say no. But like he talked about like how he'll just show up out of nowhere. Like he got information to show up. That always stuck to me. Yeah.
He was summoned, bro. You know, that's big money, bro. You know, them boys was buying them chicks. That's why, like I said, even if that stuff come out, ain't nobody gonna care. That's just my opinion. Ain't nobody gonna care about that list.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But it kind of
Like I said,
explains.
they playing in our faces that listening daggone way. So I mean, if they wanted it to come out, that it could have came out years ago. They coming under the excuse, oh, it was still under investigation, and it was a whole trial going on. How's the trial going on? Well, I get it with Ghislaine, but how's the trial going on with Epstein if he already deceased?
You know what's crazy? You heard about Dan
Like, what
Bongino?
did y'all look for in that trial?
You heard Dan Bongino, not deputy FBI director anymore. He went on resign. He getting his radio show back, and he going scorch earth on live folks right now. Have you heard about that?
Who is that? Who say it again?
You know Dan Bongino, the dude who he had a radio show and he ended up becoming like
yeah. He was head security or something. He was
Secret Service, but he ended up becoming deputy FBI director. So he dipped out, and like he already said when I show this start up, I'm about to go off on some people. I was like, oh shit.
He used to be on Fox News, didn't he?
Yeah, he's been on Fox News heavy. He had his radio show, like, and then he had ended up taking when Rush passed, he ended up taking Rush's spot for a minute on syndication. He got that Rumble show.
Well, that's
too.
nothing new.
Hey, I found a new channel. Listen, Phoenix, Teran. I know Teran, you probably be very interested in this, man. They talk about a lot. They talk about investments. They talk about a lot of stuff that we talking about now. Man, I want you to go check it out, bro. You probably already know about it. It's called the Maverick Approach.
I've heard that.
Man, them boys, man. Hey,
I think I've heard of that one.
Them boys know their stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Them boys know their stuff, man. I'm telling you, man. I just got put on with them, and them boys know their stuff.
And I mean, I'll say this when I get back to the video. The way we play this the pro back way play this, man, we gotta be. Hey, I'm telling my nephew, he's just now getting a little job and everything. Hey, we gotta talk to the boys, man. Get them on. Nah, he got a career like a legit career and stuff. Not like
I know, but it'd be funny to me when I hear your little friends, your little job.
Oh yeah.
Funny.
I got you. Nah, but like we gotta share that knowledge, man. Like, shit, nobody gonna come, especially black men. Nobody gonna come save. We gotta get out here and get it. Like what you and G Money did with Cortez. That gotta keep on happening. You know, because like I said, we all we
beautiful thing.
we all we got. We got to keep talking. Because I chopped up and I was like, hey, shit, because he rapped too. I said, all right, man, your job, you should get your shit together, but your job, let that fund what your passion, and you monetize your passion, and then you got some type of industry, you got some type of more income than what you just relying on a job type stuff, man. That, stuff like that. We gotta be on top of it.
Hey, you know what? Teran, I'm 100% with you, man. I ain't got no problem in helping no brother at all or nothing. Any knowledge I can give somebody, it's just a lot of cats don't want that knowledge, bro. They always some of these cats, man, feel like they know everything to a point where, man, you just don't even want to tell them shit. You know what I'm saying? And
right, I can't stand them little bastards.
Ooh, but you know what? It ain't even just the young ones, man. It's a lot of old fools up in here that just think they know every damn thing, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, man. Hey, what Cortez doing, man? Listen, man. I was proud to try to help the brother and give him some knowledge on some stuff, man. But some of these guys, man, they just don't want it. They just want to live off the system or live off a woman or live off, another man or something.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about this later. I was gonna talk about this later on. I was gonna talk about this later on, but like my brother-in-law came up to me. He was on one. I ain't gonna lie. We were like, you know, his mama passed, so I understand. But he was like, we were chopping it up. He was like, man, dude, you don't know how. He came to me that you don't know how your nephews look at you like on some smart shit. And I was like, what? I mean, I think I'm here on one. He's like, nah, for real, like. You used to, because like nobody was really married in his family like that, right? Except for like his uncles and stuff. It was one of them things where people didn't get married, and I married his sister, and he was just like really just chopping up. He's like, hey man, you doing that shit. I'm just like, man, that's things we need. We need more of that. Like I wouldn't even expect that from him. Cause like we barely talk and stuff, but he really just came to me and was like, man, he, you know, keep up, and he be following my YouTube and everything. He been, you know, watching some of the videos. He's like, man, you on some shit, and like it kind of motivated me. That's why, like now, it got me like thinking, hey, I need to do more of this. So I mean,
I agree, man. And guess what? Like I said, and that's always gonna be my biggest thing, man. We had a better family structure back then. It wasn't even really about money, how a lot of people look at it today. That's my opinion. It was all about family, man. I mean, shit, we was eating goddamn serve sandwiches and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we was eating. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you remember when your mama, your grandma them tell them, hey, go down there and ask what's the name, let me borrow some sugar, borrow some stamps, and I get her back. You know what I'm saying? When we was in the community together, and we was all striving together, then that's when we was at our strongest. But then, like I said, everybody wants to, you know, get a little money and move way on the other side of town for a better school and shit, and just bust up the structure.
Man, it was a little more so because like shit, the dynamic. Let's keep it a buck, man. You get a little bread, everybody looking at your bread. You got that dynamic too. So I mean, that's a tricky little situation. But man, we getting way off subject, boy. We could talk about
yeah. You're right. But one more thing, Terrell, real quick. But you remember, it was always that man in the hood, like, you know, even though you from the funk, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like the Compton of Texas. But it was always that one man in the hood or them OGs in the hood that everybody respected, or even the bangers was scared of the man. They'd be like, yes, sir. How you doing? Yeah, come on, man.
Hey, my uncle knew, because my uncle, my mama was on that type of time too. Shit, why you playing? My mom, I told you the story. Oh, Russ dropped up. I told y'all about the story about my mom. I'm still fighting at 70. You heard me?
Oh Lord.
But man, we went off subject like a motherfucker. Let's listen to what this fool got to say more.
Llena de esclavos, de venta de esclavos, de nuevo negros. No. La lista de los amigos de Stein que no quiere que aparezca la lista en los Estados Unidos. Nos quiere utilizar aquí con la violencia.
Isn't it weird that they using the same talking points as the left here?
It's a script. It is like, what it is. It's a script.
It's crazy.
Para que el pueblo de los Estados Unidos no piense en su propio gobierno, sino que se les suba la xenofobia, el racismo, las ideas de la raza superior y otras ideas falsas, y nos usan para no discutir sus propios problemas. El presidente de Colombia lo que ha hecho es denunciar narcotraficantes durante décadas. Y los narcotraficantes que ha denunciado siempre estuvieron en el poder político de Colombia.
Now, come on. You know it wasn't the lead in Colombia. You just talking now. See here. Let's see. That's done. It's done. So let's get to the Somali thing, man. You want to talk about that?
Sure. I heard some interesting stuff today. Like they were saying that, look, I forgot his name, Nick something, was breaking into the daycare.
Oh yeah, 10 walk.
I'm like, he filmed the whole. What daycare did he break into?
He knocked on the door.
Right, and the CNN anchor was like, no, they have the doors locked to keep the children safe. Yeah, but if you knock on the door, the receptionist buzzes you in, or they can come to the door and say something to you, like a couple of them did. He was like, even when I call the numbers, nobody's answering. That's not normal.
We saw it
Business
live.
hours are not even an answer machine or a voicemail will pick up and say, leave a message or whatever, or we can email, if contact us through email, blah, blah, blah. None of that.
So the Lyric Center and all these, they start hiring child actors for 3-day contracts.
It's crazy.
Do you I would like for you to read this thing in your Midwestern.
Okay.
Let me do this and make sure it's
good. He's so funny. That is so funny.
In your
Midwestern accent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I'm too country for this. I might say something.
This is true. This is true. Daycare hiring child actors for 3-day contract, Ventura Village. Help us daycare. Hi all, my family runs daycare here in the city and have for over 5 years until Monday when funding was truly ripped away without pause. Due to this insane poor decision, clear in white supremacy. We had to close our doors immediately. We must prove we are a functional daycare to get the funding back. Seems simple, doesn't it? The issue is the entire client base has already found new daycare services, so we need to find new clients. Like,
hold on.
Time
out. So your entire, hold on. Let me get this right. While you hiring people, you got an entire client base. Will you just have your client base come there and protest and
follow me? Even before that, if they cut off funding for your ass, it wasn't because of white supremacy. It's because your ass doing something you ain't supposed to do. Because how in the hell did they cut off your funding, but all the other daycares are functioning? For your entire client base to go find another daycare. And whatever happened to them damn long ass wait lists that them daycares be having? So they found all that shit within a week.
Here's my thing.
It don't sound like white supremacy to me.
Here's my thing. Now, I know Minneapolis is got like a 500,000 population within that city, right? St. Paul is bigger than Minneapolis. People don't know that, but that's true. It's like 1.5 million. So the whole Minneapolis, St. Paul area is about 2 million, 2.5 million, something like that, with the suburbs and stuff. So you have all those daycares in one city, one probably the lower population of the whole city. It's not making sense to me.
Listen, like I said, if they pulled funding from you, it was for a cause. It was not rooted in white supremacy, because if they took it from you, then they should have, if you won't go there and say white supremacy, they should have shut down all the dang on daycares by pulling their funding. But my question would be, how in the absolute fuck are you able to afford $1,500 per actor and you're hiring 20 child actors? That's a lot of damn money that you can be using to get your shit back straight.
That's $20,000 for 3 days.
You could be using that shit to get your shit back together so your funding can come back through.
Wait. I got the.
Not only that,
Hold
A
up.
lot of startup daycares show all they have to do is look through the facility, say this and this and this. They can show them their old, well, we did have these people. We looking for new clientele right now. When we get them, we'll send you their paperwork so that we can get adequate funding. There are steps and processes to that. So I don't understand why you would spend $1,500 for 20 kids for 3 days
So that's $90,000
per child.
No. I mean, they doing 20 children.
They said they pay up to $1,500 per actor per day. They looking to hire 20 kids.
So their maximum budget is 90,000.
That money could be used elsewhere, and you can just explain your situation because you have the receipts right as to how many kids you had. And I don't understand how the hell your entire client base found another daycare just like that. Most daycares have wait lists.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's going around, and a lot
And you
of
must have cussed all of them out saying, well, since they pulling our funding, we can't house your children no more. You could have had them like, let's wait and see what's going to happen. And then we'll go from there. You're not even willing to work with your client base, like those that the state pay for.
oh shit.
That payment will be retroactive once they actually find that you have those children. So something about that just don't sound right. It don't fit right.
So Nick Shirley found another situation. I'll play this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the need, for example, for 1,200 transportation companies inside of Minnesota? What's the need for that many transportation?
Well, there isn't. There isn't. You're talking about getting a right. You already have services that are provided. You have Metro Mobility that offers free rides to seniors and low-income people. And so to have that many non-emergency medical transportation companies, it's not possible that they can transport that many people. I have been to many of these transportation companies, and I've been time-stamping my photographs for a whole year at one facility in Minneapolis, and those vans in that parking lot have not moved 1 inch in an entire year. They're all still sitting there.
And so when you think about it, you have, with the transportation companies, you have the adult care centers. So are they working hand in hand together to then say, we're getting the services from them, the adult daycare centers, to then transport them to their appointments?
So my feeling is this transportation deal.
That is insane. They getting them coming and going.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Hey, this might be damn near $100 billion scam going on up there in other cities.
I honestly do not doubt it.
And remember,
These people are professional scammers.
and remember this all affects us when we get in the bad space. All that scrutiny they give us. Come on, man. And then now y'all want to be black. Y'all want to talk about white supremacy and all this stuff when the rabbit got the gun, so to speak.
Yeah, that's the thing. Instead of actually, again, when people are actually taking accountability, there is plenty of fraud.
Yep.
There's proven fraud. This shit is on websites. CNN said, well, where are you getting your data from? Motherfucker, I do research. I got the paperwork that's saying that they are stealing $1.9 million a day or some shit like that, probably more. And I went out to go see if the shit was true, and I documented it. I could give you the sources, but you still have to go figure it out yourself.
Yep.
I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm just showing you what happened. And all of a sudden they calling him a MAGA YouTube blogger. But
Conspiracy
what?
theories.
What?
Yeah,
He's proven whether or not there is fraud. How the hell did that become MAGA? Nothing
and
about him said I'm working for Trump. He is literally in his state where his tax dollars are paying for fraud. And
I
he
think
has to be MAGA for that?
yeah, I think he's from Utah originally because I listened to that Julian Dory show, and they had him on. Dude had him on, and he actually went to the college that Charlie Kirk got assassinated at. Yes, he was supposed to be at that event and everything. He talks about that and everything. He's from Utah. He's a Latter-day Saints, LES and everything. But he started his YouTube by doing like the prank YouTube and stuff. He talks about all that stuff. So he transitioned to this being a citizen journalist because he was inspired by James O'Keefe and all them. So that's where he got in his lane. So there's a lot of, and the thing is, he's inspiring a lot. He's inspiring Black folks doing this. Like it's a whole group of Black sisters out here pointing shit out. It's crazy now. We became the journalists. Independent journalism is a big thing now.
Yeah, but to try to identify him as that, I think that is demeaning and belittling.
Yeah.
Like he can't just be a concerned citizen that is going around in the state that's being frauded by Somalians. Like living there, those are his tax dollars paying for the fraud. Who would not be concerned about that? But if you say something, you're automatically racist. I guess if he was Black, then he'd be against his own people and he's a sellout.
Yep. They got
not the fact that millions of dollars a day is being ripped off. And who you think gonna have to pay for that shit when the shit hits the fan? Them. They're gonna have to continuously pay higher taxes in that state because of the shit their government allowed.
Mm-hmm. And Tim Walz pretty much doubled down on all that. I need to go find the actual video of him going off, but yeah. But we got some more stuff. This goes on with the Somalian story. Homeland Security. Would you like to read this? I'll let you read this in whole. I'm not going to say a word. Can you read that?
Okay. Homeland Security, no room at the Inn. Hilton Hotels has launched a coordinated campaign in Minneapolis to refuse service to DHS law enforcement when officers attempted to book rooms using a This is unacceptable. Why is Hilton Hotel siding with murderers and rapists to deliberately undermine and impede DHS law enforcement from their mission to enforce our nation's immigration law?
So this happened Friday.
No, that's called a franchise.
No. This is the first. This is the tip of the iceberg when it started. So everything. I mean, I got all the stories lined up.
After further investigation online, we have found information about immigration work connected with your name, and we will be canceling your upcoming reservation. You should see a proper cancellation email in your inbox shortly from Hilton. We have noticed an influx of government reservations made today that have been for DHS, and we are not allowing any ICE or immigration agents to stay at our property. If you are with DHS or immigration, let us know, as we will have to cancel your reservation. Please pass this info to your coworkers that we are not allowing any immigration.
This is just crazy.
And agents to house on your property. That's fine. Here's the thing. I do not fuck with the government because the government, at the end of the day, they hold the power. They can fuck with your business license. They can
Man.
fuck with your liquor license. Because most Hiltons have bars.
So
They can shut down the restaurants that you hold in there.
oh no. I gotta go
They
here.
can send the health department in to shut your ass down. Like, this is like, I don't know why in the absolute hell they decided to pick this battle. This stupid.
So all right, here we go. This is Nick Sortum. And he did. It's a lot of Nicks in his movement, man. Like Nick Shirley, Nick Sortum.
And Nick is becoming real popular.
Yeah. So go
Not
ahead and
the
read
full book, like. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Breaking exclusive. I went into the Minnesota Hilton, who apologized for banning DHS agents and exposed them for continuing to ban DHS agents. Hilton Hotels has decided they wanted the full Bud Light treatment at this point. Hilton's operators, Everpeak, straight up lied in their statement yesterday, which said that they were in touch with DHS to accommodate impacted agents and do not discriminate. None of that was true. There was no attempt to reach DHS agents to make it right, per Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia Ohio. Even the front desk manager said he had spoken with the owner shortly before I walked in around 10:50 p.m. and confirmed that anti-DHS policy remained in effect. Revoke their license, Hilton, or it's going to cost you dearly. You've been warned. This is an incredibly dumb battle to choose. I just fucking said that.
There we go. Here's the video. Here's the Nick Sortum. Here you go.
All right, and wish me luck.
It's in Minnesota. You see?
That is straight up black ice.
I bet it is. You're in Minnesota.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Do you have any rooms for tonight?
What's up with the Pablo Escobar haircut?
Like how many? We get like 10.
10? Did you already make reservations, Blank?
No.
No. What's the name?
It would be just Nick. I just put it under my personal. I don't know if you can use a government rate or not, but
Let's see. It depends because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Is it what agency is it for? Using the government rate?
They'd be Department of Homeland Security.
So we're not accepting people from immigration, ICE agents, DHS into our property. It's just our management ownership.
Okay, yeah. I thought that changed today. Was that?
I just talked to my the owner of the building, and he didn't say there has been any changes. So
really, okay.
Yeah, okay. It's just policy, you know that.
Yeah, I mean that's not your fault. Totally, totally get that. So they actually said that was like, I mean, honestly, this is the most convenient location. So
right.
It's like, so they told you no, that there's no.
Yeah, no immigration.
Well, DHS isn't all.
Yeah.
Immigration. Okay. Okay. So even with the thing that they said earlier, where they mentioned that there was a statement that they put out, you know, saying that they accept everybody and.
I haven't been informed. I could call my owner right now if you want.
Yeah.
And ask him
That'd probably be good. Just trying to figure it out. So because it said somebody said, I didn't know it was this location, but Everpeak Hospitality, right?
I'm new here,
okay.
So I don't really know what's.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Always go for the I'm new here. Yes.
You better say that shit.
Just to be clear, like I'm not trying to cause any problems. It's just it's 11 o'clock now.
Right.
So
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm new here. I don't really know too much.
He might be full of shit.
Yeah, so nobody's answering my calls right now.
Okay.
Because of the time.
Wait, time out. You got a cell phone. Why are you calling him right in front of the dude?
What?
All right.
Because he don't know how to use the cell phone in front of people. He knew there.
You see my face?
Listen, I know I pulled that out my ass, but
All the way out there. Let me shut up.
but listen, it just goes with what he was trying to do. Because when people really be lying to your ass and trying not to answer your questions, I'm new here. I'm still trying to learn it myself. Give me a second. Let me call someone. Knowing damn well don't nobody answer the phone after 9. Let me call one of my managers and see what they say, or just look through my employee guidebook to help me. Yeah,
I'm keeping a bug with you. If I know some smoke out here and government out here, and I'm like, yeah, I'm call you gonna answer this phone. I ain't about to talk to this motherfucker. You better answer this phone. I want you to tell him what you told me.
Oh, I used to get my old manager to call me back by saying that her husband called because she was out cheating.
Uh-huh.
And I'd be like, oh yeah, girl, he called up here. And so she'll answer.
I'll be close to giving a D. If it's government, I say, hey, here's the number right here, man.
I think I just seen her ride through the parking lot. Child, listen, she be burning that phone number up trying to call back.
I mean, I just had to take my lick on that. I'm like, all right, I gave it to him. Hey, you didn't answer the phone. It's DHS.
I gave them your direct number. I'm not fucking with y'all.
Hell nah. You ain't about to give me. I ain't about to person my motherfucker and say, hell nah. Hey.
It's not like they can't look that shit up. They're the government.
Yeah. Hey, they got your number, man. I don't know what to tell you.
That's really what I do. I say, here's their personal number. But if they ask you how the fuck you got that shit, you let them know you looked that shit up. It was not me. Okay?
Yeah, look.
I still got to work here while your ass get to leave.
Hey, I tell you, they were saying the obstruction of justice. I ain't about to take no obstruction of justice charge. I'm giving that number.
I'm not taking no charge for nobody.
No Fed charges. Hell no.
Right.
That's day for day. That's day for day. Hell no. Yeah, you answer his phone.
You with the feds if you want to. You got lawyer money. I do not. You know what you pay me.
A job, shit, come on, you got me fucked up. Hey, you getting the number. Hey, you need all the number, man. Make sure this shit straight. I'm not trying to obstruct. I'm not trying to impede anything of a federal
at all.
At all.
Oh, that's just words they use to scare Willie work, motherfucker. That's why they got your number.
Yeah, they got it. Hey, what you tell them?
They just use that as a scare tactic.
Shit.
And I got scared. Okay, I do not fuck with the government.
I'm terrified. Hell.
Okay, so this is Everpeak though, and they said Everpeak Hospitality has moved swiftly to address this matter as it was inconsistent with our policy of being a welcoming place for all. We are in touch with the impacted guests to ensure they are accommodated. We don't discriminate against any individuals or agencies and apologize to those impacted.
Yeah, he got that.
It's kind of long. I don't know. I was kind of surprised.
I think this dude said that shit on his own now. I'm starting to get that vibe. That Pablo Escobar haircut is telling.
He could have, because I don't know if he knew there he need his job. Obviously he working there, so he needs his job. I hope he can find another one, because at the end of the day, like I said, they can shut that shit down. The government come back and shut that shit down.
Yep.
They can start fucking with licenses and everything.
Yeah, you discriminate.
And as far as I know, right, as far as that goes against the Hilton policy, they do not have they have a airtight discrimination policy, even for their franchises, that they have rules they have to abide by. So if Hilton themselves pulled out of that franchise, that was their best bet, because ain't no way in hell you gonna they have close ties to damn near everybody in government, if not everybody in government. because they've been around for a very, very long time.
Man, they got big, man, the Hilton DC, man, it's nice in the motherfucker. You
Worldwide.
got to fuck that up.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, they've been around for a very...
You breaking up.
Most of them. Oh.
All right, we got a minute left.
Like I said, not everybody with DHS is immigration. That's just
right. Yeah, I get that, but it's
it's also a fraud investigation. I guess we'll just say as well. But,
yeah, but
okay, no problem at all. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. Not your fault.
Answer the phone. But,
all right. So they lied. Hilton and the Hampton Inn out here in Everpeak Hospitality lied. Full of shit. And now they are going to, well, let's just say they effed around and it's find out time. They almost got a little bit of a pass the first time, right? You thought they may have learned their lesson. And this is why I said that their talk it means nothing. You know, people were saying, oh, well, no, they said that they're going to change their policy. They lied. They didn't do it. So they're now going to get Bud Lighted. Congratulations, Hilton.
All right, enough of that. And here's a response from Hilton. You want to read it?
Mm-hmm. The independent hotel owner had assured us that they have fixed this problem and published a message confirming this. A recent video clearly raises concerns that they are not meeting our standards and values. As such, we are taking immediate action to remove this hotel from our systems. Hilton is and has always been a welcoming place for all. We are also engaging with all of our franchisees to reinforce the standard we hold them to across our system to help ensure this does not happen again, which is the best thing they can do. Look here, y'all. We've been around here for hundreds of years, and I'd be damned if we let that one monkey ass bastard fuck this shit up.
So
this ain't our battle.
Here we go. Nick's order is breaking. It's official. The Hampton Inn by Hilton Lakeview can no longer be booked through any travel website. It has been nuked from the Hilton site. Fuck around for now. FAFO clowns. Massive financial losses incoming. Hope your anti-ICE virtual center was worth it. Look, they done.
Yep.
They ain't playing.
They are a hotel. They trying to take political stances. Like you doing too damn much.
So this is an interview with
your entire job is to book a room. That's it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
No immigration. Hilton told Fox News that the hotel wasn't meeting the changed standards and values, so it was removing the hotel from its systems. Here with me is the man who went into that place, independent journalist Nick Sorter.
He went right back to.
When you went back to the hotel tonight,
he went to the crazy chick.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I look. So the reason that I came out here to begin with the first time last night was because the press statements that they were releasing just didn't sound genuine. They didn't. It sounded like 2020 George Floyd era type press statements to virtue signal and just to keep people from being pissed off. I didn't believe it. So I wanted to come here and see it for myself and try to just get a room in person wearing a Border Patrol hat and see how that would work out. And then you saw how that worked out. They tossed me away. So they lied, straight up lied in multiple statements. That was both Hilton and the actual operator of the hotel. And tonight, Laura, I came back here and right before I went on the show, I walked in there and I tried to buy another room again, and they asked me what my Hilton Honors number was. So they haven't been cut off from the system, right? You can't book it online right now, but at the same time, they still have access to Hilton's computer system. So this is what I'm saying is we cannot take this stuff at face value where they're just these big corporations are like, yeah, well, we're going to do this. And then everybody be like, okay, we won, and then move on. It doesn't work like that. You have to hold their feet to the fire. This is twice now that they've tried to say that they're reprimanding the foreigners, to be honest, that own the hotel back here.
Oh, I didn't get to this point. They actually, I gotta find it. They actually got the owners of that franchise. Hold up, I gotta find it.
I already know they're not from here.
Oh, it's bad. Get some like you do this. I gotta find the owners of it. Damn, it's all over the place. All right. Damn, I got hiccups like crazy.
And for whatever reason, like if I were to boot somebody off of my networking system and wanted to cut ties with them, I probably wouldn't keep their login credentials on the Hilton server active so that they can know my name when I walked in and gave my phone number.
Well, I think, the reaction to this might have been a little different.
All right. So here's the owners. I gotta find one more thing. Damn, I got the hiccups. Hold on. All right. So you want to go and read it? Do you need to be built?
Yeah, the management company Everpeak Hospitality is also owned by the same owners of this franchise: Parmjeet Singh, Harmanpreet Pandal, Karandeep Nagra, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that car.
Bohinder Jeek.
Whatever the fuck you just said. These partners acquired the Lakeville Hampton Inn property through a limited liability company for approximately $15 million in the summer of 2025, according to public records with the Minnesota Secretary of State. So yeah, that tracks.
To go on, this is the last story because I gotta make a move. But
that's quite understandable.
UN Watch. They confirmed the Somali UN ambassador, current president of UN Security Council, tied to healthcare fraud in U.S.
No shit.
So in Ohio, Progressive Healthcare Services convicted for $7.2 million of Medicaid fraud.
That sounds about right.
So he had, yeah. The HHS Deputy Secretary Jim O'Neill, I can confirm public speculation that the ambassador Abubakar Dahir, was it Dahir? Is that Dahir?
Dahir. Mm-hmm.
Awesome, man. Permanent representative of Somalia to the UN and president of the Security Council. It's in fact associated with Progressive Healthcare Services, a home health agency in Ohio. Cincinnati.
Yeah,
of
Progressive
course.
Healthcare Services is a very popular. They've been around for a while.
So it's crazy. So this run deep.
Not surprising. Yeah, it's not surprising.
All right. That's all I got today. I went through everything on the list.
Cool.
And we stayed somewhat on topic, slightly.
For the most part. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the most part. But appreciate you, Sean. Tomorrow will be Nerdish episode 34, first of the new year. And I'll be talking about CES. You know what CES is? Consumer.
What the hell is CEO? Yeah.
Oh, that's
okay. That's cool.
That's so I'll be talking a little bit about that. Things about to change.
Damn letters.
Yeah, it is. But y'all take care. Peace.
Have a good
like, share, subscribe. Damn, hiccups. Peace.